What do you do when you have a sale on pears and you cannot eat them all?
This is our journey. Welcome to the Betancourt's homestead.
44 cents a pound. We're going to do 2 pounds. We're having a recipe and it's going to call for this much garlic, people. 5 ounces of garlic right there, that much garlic. Come with me. We're working out of this book today, and we are going to be making the pear roasted garlic preserves. Now you're probably going, what would I use that for? Could you baste ham with it? You can also make a salad dressing with it. It just sounds really good. And it calls for 4 pounds of pears, but since we only have like 3 pounds of pears, we're just gonna half the recipe. So for half of the recipe, 2 pounds of pears, we're gonna get all of this in, and it wants us to roast it all. So we're gonna get this in the oven and roast it, and we'll be back. Okay, the garlic and all the pear wedges, they're gonna bake there, my kitchen helper, they're gonna bake there for 25 minutes at 400 degrees. Then we're gonna flip them. So this is what we have. The pears have come out. Now we're going to take the garlic and we're supposed to put it back in until it's soft and squishy for 15 minutes. So I'm going to check it first though. It's probably going to need another 5 to 10 minutes, but not 15. There you go. It's going back in. These are going in the stock pot and we're going to make magic with them. He looks so uncomfortable, doesn't he? Just for info, if you have a lot of garlic and at the end of the year you haven't used it all, so you put it in the freezer, if you want to roast that garlic, put it frozen in here, and you've got, in 40 minutes, you have roasted garlic. It's going in and getting smushed. Okay, this is what it looks like. Now we're going to boil it until it gels. Okay, this is what it turned out to look like. We're going to ladle it into the jars and put it in the water bath canner. And this is what they look like, and he says they are amazing. Do you like it?
They taste amazing.
There you go. We'll talk to you in a bit. He says I'm gonna like it. Oh. This is amazing. So you're roasting, caramelizing the pears, and then you take garlic and you're roasting that. You mash it all up in this concoction, add some other things to it, some more sugar too. It doesn't have a lot of sugar in it at all. That would be really good. Yeah, that's really good, people. I definitely will come back in another video when I wash these jars and we're going to discuss this, because this was a totally different way of canning up anything that I've ever canned. And the uses, I mean, the salad dressing would be amazing. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'll be back. You know, I'm actually working on what I would use it for. I have 3 little jars, 3 little jars. My husband thinks it would be amazing over the ham for Christmas. I don't know if I want to waste it all on a ham for Christmas. I'm not sure if my guests are worthy enough. You get my drift? I think it would be great on a big artesian bread that's cut with cheese shoved in it and that garlic sauce stuff, pear garlic stuff, all shoved in the little corners, wrapped up and thrown in the oven. Also, an amazing salad dressing. It would make, excuse me, that's my speech impediment, salad dressing. It would make an amazing salad. It would. Roast pork chops over roasted pork chops. It would make an amazing pasta dressing, like you make pasta and something else, right? It just tastes beautiful. It tastes amazing. And I just threw my glasses across the kitchen. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'm going to be playing with it more. The recipe to the pear roasted garlic preserves is on the internet. I linked it in under one of the topics, but if you Google pear roasted garlic preserves, it comes up #1 for me, and it's a PDF file. So yeah, I would grab it and make it. It's different process than I've made before, but I like that, and it was good. It was so good. It would even be good over a block of cream cheese with some homemade crackers or just store-bought crackers, all placed around on a charcuterie board. Oh, that would be amazing. Yep, that would be amazing. There you go. It's time to talk about pear roasted garlic preserves. They look amazing, don't they? They look like really amazing. They taste even better. I've never made it before, but now I have to do this every year. Got the pears on sale for 44 cents a pound. So here we go. We're going to talk about it. But first, let's talk about the book that it came from. The recipe came from this book, but it is available online. Just search pear roasted garlic preserves and you will find it. It was the top search for me. I tried looking for a comparison in the store, like there's pear jam or there's garlic preserves, but there's not pear garlic preserves. So I have nothing to reference a cost. It's all in its own. It's like an enigma, or maybe not. I don't know. But let's get washing. First, we got to test and make sure they've all sealed. This batch, because I halved it. I didn't have enough for a full load. This batch literally only made 3 jars, but they are going to be the most amazing 3 jars. Amazing. I have so many ideas for them. Checking for sealage. They've all sealed. Releasing the caps. Checking to make sure they did seal. Always do that test. Now we're going to wash them because we want to make sure that the outsides are clean because we're going to store them. We don't want bugs to be, there's always just slight residue, and that comes from like if you drop something on the outside and then you put it in the canner and then it's in the water and then all the, you know, they seem clean, but just wash the outsides. Better safe than sorry. And we're gonna wash them really good. Now let's talk about it. This whole entire thing cost $2.91 for me to make. $2.91. It's actually even cheaper than that because I put garlic in there. It's $1 cheaper. It cost $1.91 to make. Oh my gosh, all of my figures are wrong and I've got oh my gosh. So 3 jars, it's literally 67 cents. Doing the math in my head, I'm blinder than my husband pays for me to be. 67 cents a jar. 67 cents a jar. And this stuff is magnificent. Oh my gosh. So if you can find pears on sale or you find somebody, they have to be ripe pears, right? You're going to want to make this. Do you imagine garlic bread with this stuff all over it? Oh my gosh. Heaven. There you go. Don't forget to wash, label, and store them in someplace safe and dark. This is where I now sit here forever and wash all my rings by hand. Because you put them through the dishwasher and it hits them and causes them to rust. So I wash all my rings by hand. I just sit here and stare. I watch the birds, whatever. Oh, I watch a live TikTok too. I'm going to go find one. Bye.